All right, Virgo, here we go. Let's sit down and have ourselves a glass of Virgo. You are becoming one of my favorites to pull on. And a reading that opens in a pre-shuffle with this glitter-haired, shirtless asshole, the devil. Well, that's right up my alley, isn't it? I love that. All right, here we go. Well, it's not that bad. It's all right. We'll talk. All right, Virgo. This is an energies update for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, I promise you, you're here for a reason. All right, this reading is timeless, Virgo. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. If you're finding it now, well, hi. Okay, my pre-shuffle when I talk to the universe, I'll show it to you. I kind of chuckled when I went through it a little bit. Sometimes lately, I pull broad spectrum energy for you because I say the person on the other side that you're waiting for, this runner, if you will, in the soulmate cycle, because I am pulling on the soulmate cycle here. They haven't changed much, and you've done a lot of growing, and I've told you that many times. Some Virgos don't like it, some do, whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'm just a guy, I'm just a talking hand on a video, what do I care? But the truth is, I do care. This is a devil, and it's crossed by the Queen of Cups, the most love that I can pull from. It's a redhead, y'all know how I feel about that. It's the most love I can pull from a deck. And the universe gave me this card for a reason. It's crossing the devil. It's, again, I have to say, it is two energies here. One, it's temptation energy, all right? Everybody in this cycle right now, if you watched my reading today that I did for Venus entering Aquarius, fueled by Mars entering with it, you know that there's people coming back. You know from my 3 quick card readings. Now this could just be energetically for you. It could be in the 3D. I don't know. But this is a temptation from the past that's coming back. Something you once loved, something you once wanted that hasn't changed a lot. It's still kind of, it's a test a little bit. And it might not necessarily be your person per se. It could be someone like them, similar, which you might be prone to, take your skirt off for, or your pants off, one or the other, right? I don't know. Underneath that is the Ten of Wands. I'll show you what's crossing it. 10 Wands crossed by the Page of Cups. It's someone it really is. It's for most of you, this is someone coming back with a little apology, wanting to set the record straight on something. And I've read this for you before. Either that or they just want to. It's hard to tell from this energy. I won't lie to you, it is. Right here, here's the test. It's the Hierophant. What have you learned? Okay? This is a spiritual card. This card's coming out for a reason. It's crossed by the 4 of Cups. Will you reject it? Or will you see it as a rainbow? I've got the 4 of Cups bookending the devil. It's got 2 energies attached to it. It's got someone who once rejected you, now wanting to come back in. But it's because of devil energy reasons. Okay? And right here is the spiritual journey that you've been on. All right? So the other energy is, will you reject it? Or will you fall for the flattery? It's flattery. Whenever I see a rainbow with a devil, I see flattery. I see someone who comes in, tells you, I was wrong, you're very pretty, I like red hair, I like red dresses, I know I said I didn't. That kind of bullshit. It really is. It's still just an energy of somebody trying to get in your pants. It really is. It is that kind of energy. I'm going to pull the reading, even though it'll probably be very similar to other readings I pulled, but there has to be a reason, because the universe lately has been just wanting to talk about you. There has to be a reason the universe brought this fool into my energy field here. All right, let's find out. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a test for sure. We're tested all the time. Life is a fucking test. Okay? You are reflecting as that Hierophant, or what you learned from the Hierophant. I don't know, you all read a lot of books and watched a lot of videos and all of that. What'd you learn? What have you learned here when somebody comes back in the same? If you learned anything from me, you learned not to fall for flattery, right? I teach you guys that in psychology. I talk about it in the blog too. It gets a little creepy. Someone sits next to you at the bar and they start flattering you over and over and over again. Yeah, the first time it's nice, you smile. Thank you, thank you. But after about 10 times, it gets a little creepy, doesn't it? Makes you wonder, should I get in the car with this person? You know, they're a little creepy. You get your spidey sense goes off, sort of a thing. It's that kind of energy. My spidey sense is going off. All right, here we go. All right, shuffling the deck. This first card out is Why the Fuck Are We Here? Yep, it's your person. It's the fucking Emperor. Yep, it is. It's the Burger King. It's an out of balance Emperor. It is. You didn't go to them, so now they're going to come to you. You know, I don't know. Hey, and I know you might be thinking, oh, that's never going to happen, that because of this, and this, and blah, 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 and whatever. It's just, energy is cyclical. It comes back around. All right? They're thinking about you, something fierce. All right? You didn't go to the energy here. I read it as I feel it. You didn't come kneel before Zod, so now I got to get up off my ass and come toward you. All right. Okay. They wanted to be chased more. This is a very ego energy. This is a very ego energy, and I think you hurt their ego. Somehow, some way, maybe by just not chasing them, I don't know, but the Emperor is coming in, 6 of Pentacles, bringing some balance to things, wanting to set things right. This is my save face energy. It comes up all the time for you. I have no idea why. Gosh, I wonder. Oh, here it is. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's give it a final shuffle. Someone who breadcrumbed. Someone who blew you off. Someone who told you they didn't like red dresses. All of a sudden likes red dresses. All right, male or female, doesn't matter. All right, here we go. My analogies are gender neutral, but I play to my following. And according to my stats, my following is, well, 96-something% female right now. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's do a reading. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Virgo universe. What do we got here? Well, somebody wants to bang you. If you want to bang them too, knock yourself out. Just make sure you know why you're doing it. That's part of the test. I've told you this before. This is like deja vu. There's got to be a reason the universe brought this in. Yep, there he is again. Overall energy is the King of Wands, the Burger King. This is, when I call the Emperor the Burger King, it's out of balance. The Emperor is all 4 kings, ideally in balance to be a divine masculine. But when it's out of balance, it reads mostly as the King of Wands. And there he is, right there, the overall energy. Ego and pride. You hurt the King of Wands' pride somehow. You did. I even got a lion right there. A pride of lions, right? I'm never drawn to that lion, and there he is, right there. Yeah, they're coming in, they're coming in, they're coming in, and the Emperor drives the chariot, right there, the chariot. And I thought to myself, I thought after the Emperor I was going to get the chariot after the cut. I swear to you I did. Here it is. It doesn't matter. Because this card right here is crossing the Emperor in my reading, the overall energy. It's crossing the card before the cut. And crossing that is the chariot. So my energy read was spot on. Those of you that don't know, if you're new here, I read energy. I don't read cards. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. Cards are just pretty pictures for you to back it up. So I'm not just a talking hand on video. Somebody's coming towards you. They want to, and with the chariot here, they're taking control of 2 horses. They're of 2 minds in a way. You know, they do have a lot of love for you, but there's something else that hurt their pride, hurt their ego. All right, there's something they want to set the record straight on. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they got a weenie enlargement and they want to show it to you. Say, look, now it's bigger. I don't know. It could be anything. It could be anything. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how your person feels in the 3D, in their emotions. Right here's how they feel about you in the soul, not what they show you, not what they tell you. Because with this person, it's complete bollocks. Right here is the hidden energy. What you don't know is a message from the universe, technically separate from the reading, but it is read with the energy of the connection, and right here's potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. I'm going to clarify everything. I'm going to throw some universe cards at the end, and if I think we need to extend it, I will. I don't want to spend too much time with this person. You may want to bang them, you might be horny enough, I don't know, but I don't like this energy, and I've told you that before. This is not my friend. This is not my divine masculine. All right, let's see where we go. He's not. I'm neutral when I pull the reading. I'm just saying, I'm not sure. I'll do the extended if I have to, if there's a reason that helps you, but not if it helps them. What's the energy around the connection right here? 9 of Wands. It won't go away. They can't let it go. They can't. It's that persistent energy. It will not go away. They cannot let it go. They try to put up a wall to it, but look at this wall on this card in the Light Seer deck. Anybody could get through that. Water flows right through it. Emotions flow right. This wall is supposed to stop emotions. It doesn't. Water flows right through there. There's holes all through it. They can't let it go. It keeps them up at night, I bet. What's the energy around how they feel? Star. It is a bit of a destined lesson. They're hoping they can get in your pants. They're hoping they can talk to you. They're hoping all kinds of things. It's just hope. That's all I get here is hope. I can't wait to clarify that. I can't. There is some destiny here. I think there was a lesson they were supposed to learn. Okay. Right here's the energy around how they feel in the soul about you. In their soul. Oh, I can't wait to see this. 7 of Cups. Yeah. I believe it. They don't want... No, I got to be careful what I say. I don't want to upset anybody. Okay? The last time I upset Virgos... Well, y'all don't know how to get a hold of me anymore, so that's good. You know, whatever. Last time I upset Virgos, I had to delete my email address. So, I'll tell you what. Okay. I'm just going to say it. They don't want you. They don't. They want what they've got on their side, but there's something they want to prove to you. This is ego. It's pride. I'm just being honest with you. Look, I'm sorry. Shut off the video. Go get sugar-coated somewhere else. I've seen some of the other Virgo readings around from some of the sugar-coaters. I know that someone's coming back. I agree with them. Yep, someone's coming right for you. They want to, at the very least. I can't predict free will. They may change their mind. Maybe they can't for some reason. I don't know. Yep, you're one of the signs where your person's coming in. I'm just being honest with you. It's 7 of Cups in the soul, and it's bookending the 9 of Wands. They don't want to, but there's something that they've got to prove to you. Again, my little joke. I tell jokes because it lightens the energy. But my little joke about how they got a weenie enlargement, they want to show you that it's big now, is pretty fucking valid. It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of hurt their pride kind of shit. It's right fucking here. It is. I read energy, not cards. You want me to read the cards? I'll read the cards. I'll just read it as like a tarot reader, right? This is Steve's Love Tarot, but that sounded better than Steve's Love Energy, which just didn't have any keywords attached to it. The cards are just pretty pictures for you. I'm reading the incoming energy. That's what I am. I'm a freak. Okay, I say it with love, but I am. All right, bottom line, I'll read it from the cards. Somebody's taking passionate action towards you. Somebody who once had a wall up. This is destined. They hope you'll talk to them. And right here with the 7 of Cups and the soul, they're having a hard time deciding how to approach you. That's a reading you're going to get all over YouTube. I guarantee it. And those are right there. That's your indicator. It's just somebody that reads cards, book meanings, and just uses the book meaning. I don't even think of the book meaning. Hell, I don't even know them. Most of them, I couldn't tell you. The bottom line is what I'm telling you is the energy that's here. Somebody wants to save face here. Somebody got a weenie enlargement and they want to show you how big it is now. They don't want you. They just want to do that. They can't, because they can't let it go. Neither one of you can let this connection go, but they can't let it go for a different reason. This star energy is confusing to me on some level. Okay? Yeah, they do hope you'll talk to them. They do hope they can come towards you. They hope you'll bang them. Yeah, that's there. But there's something else here. There's a lesson this person was supposed to learn. This person and the Emperor are the same person. This would be crossing the Emperor before the cut. It's the same damn person because the Emperor was out of balance. All right? It is what it is. What's the universe want to tell us? The card with this. So, all right there. I gave you two readings. It's two readings in one. Right here. Hidden energy. What's the universe want to tell us? It's red with the 9 of Wands. King of Swords. Well, King of Swords knows the truth, is the truth, speaks the truth. I think you're going to find out some things from this person on the plus side. All right, a reading isn't all shade. You can't have shade without light. You can't have light without shade. This person is determined to come towards you. The King of Swords takes action. Yes. I think you're going to find out some things. That's some things that they hid behind a wall. I can't wait to clarify it, because I tell you what's in the energy. I will. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you exactly. They're going to tell you exactly what you want to hear to get your damn pants off. That's what they're going to tell you. Exactly what you want to hear to get your damn pants off. Because they want it. Or to get theirs off, to show you their new willy. I don't know. Potential final outcome. Red with the star. 9 of Swords. Look. That's it. That's the potential final outcome. That's you right there. There it is. Also, on the flip of the energy's always in layers. I'm telling you, don't fall for this shit. Okay? I'm telling you. If you know I'm right if this readings resonate with you. If you put your person on a pedestal, maybe this reading isn't for you. I don't know. But this reading is for somebody. Alright? That's you. That's your picture right there. I took it. Right? And on the flip of the energy, as it's red with the star, it helps me translate the star a little bit more. They're worried. They're worried that you'll tell them to fuck off. That they won't get to show you their new willy. They're worried about that. They are. The final outcome, the best possible potential final outcome for all of this is the 9 of Swords. Leaving you up at night worried. And that's why I tell you, this person's coming towards you, and I'm being honest. This is an honest energy read from someone that actually reads energy. I'm telling you right now, this person comes towards you. Make sure if you bang them, you know why you're doing it. And you're not like you're not laying there after they go to sleep, assuming they even stuck around that long. After they go to sleep, you're not laying there going, oh, well, we can get a house up on Crestwood Drive, and we'll get a Mercedes, and then we'll do this and that. You start making plans. You got your babies in your mind and all kinds of shit like that. Yeah. Good luck with that. Okay, that's what's here. And you know what? I'm going to clarify with the witches. I'm going to use the witches. The witches don't fuck around. Why the universe? I still don't know why the universe brought this fool in again. This is shit I stopped pulling on. I stopped pulling on this. I scrapped this readings. So I scrapped a lot of these readings because they were the same. This is the same reading I got for you a few weeks ago. No different. Same person. Remember, the first time I made a joke, something about them just showing up to steal food from your fridge, and everybody took it literally and ran with it. No, they're not coming to steal food from your fridge, but they are coming to show you their new willy. That's our joke this time, okay? And we got to joke about it. You got to laugh. That's why I think that Hierophant in the pre-shuffle is very important. Make sure you learned your lessons. If you found your self-worth, if you are the Empress, if you are the shit, which you keep coming up as in my readings, on my weekly readings and all kinds, and the last reading I did for you, which had nothing to do with this person, if you're truly the shit, you won't even open the door for this person, let alone your zipper. Alright, why is the 9 of Wands here? They need to grow up. They haven't gone on a spiritual... You see a spiritual journey anywhere on this table? Those of you that are big on the cards, always like to... well, the cards could have said whatever. Well, the cards said shit. This is my reading. I'm the one interpreting the energy. I don't really care about the cards. They're just pretty pictures for you. It is. That's it. Why is the 9 of Wands here? Fucking tower. That wall is coming down. This person's coming in. They can't let this go, and it's driving them batshit crazy. Also, this tells me they could be coming in too because something fell apart on their side. That wouldn't surprise me. Maybe they have a fight with their spouse or with a family or whatever it is on their side that represents stability, and they that hurts their ego, and then they can't get past the fact that you hurt their ego, so they're going to come for you. And what they're going to do, if they do that, if that's the case for you, and this is psychology, not energy reading, what they're going to do is they're going to come in and they're going to hurt you to make themselves feel better, right? They're going to demean you. They'll whip out their new willy, the brand new, bigger, new improved willy, and then they'll just show it to you, and then they'll zip it back up and leave Of course, they'll wait for you to get your clothes off too. That kind of thing. It's Tower. 10 swords. 5 swords. Jesus Christ. 10 swords, 5 swords. Yeah, your energy is definitely in part all over the all signs reading I did today for sure. The Venus and Aquarius reading. 10 swords fell in the same spot. 5 swords is new though. That's deception. It's false victory. It's somebody coming in. It's everything I just told you. Everything I just told you landed on the table. That's a short-term victory. It's a false victory. It's somebody coming in to make themselves feel better. All right? This person's ego's been damaged. It's very clear from the energy. It's very clear that from the moment I pulled the Emperor, from the moment I looked at the pre-shuffle. I'd like to remind you, we started with a devil. Okay? They can't, and then we get an energy of they can't escape it. Whatever it is, they can't escape it. They're going to come in for a false victory. Yeah, they are headed your way for most of you. If nothing else, you're in their spank bank for sure. Why is the star here? I've been waiting to pull on this. This is a very confusing energy because by itself, it's a beautiful card. But I would like to point out, okay, you don't get the star until you get the tower. The star comes after the tower in the tarot. Wow, we got a lot of cards that fell on the ground here. That's way too many. I need to keep shuffling. Okay, the star comes after the tower in the tarot. But in our reading here, I'd like to note that the star came before the tower. It hit the table before, the tower hit the table after. Granted, they're from different decks, but that doesn't matter. It's the energy that matters. So, that being said, that's kind of reverse order here. It's a star, it's a wish that leads to a tower. In other words, as opposed to a tower that leads to new hope and a wish coming true. Okay? It's different. It's very different. It's the boyfriend who slashes your tires while you're sleeping, so you call them in the morning to come fix it, and you reward them with a bang. That's the star that comes before the tower. A nice example of it. I know this energy well. Okay, I live in Los Angeles. This energy's all through this town. It really is. Why is the star here? I've seen a lot of shit since I've been here. I've lived a lot of shit. All right, the Justice card crossing it. They want to save face, this balanced energy. They want justice. This is in their emotions. It's not about you. It didn't come out over here. No, I got a tower, 10 swords, and 5 swords of sabotage and false victories over here. No, because of something they can't let go of. Something that hurt their ego pretty bad. Okay? Could be that you just didn't chase them. It could just be that. For some of you. I don't know. Or maybe for some of you, you told them their willy was too small. I don't know. Who knows? But they're coming with a bigger one because they want to save face here. This is in their emotions. It's justice. Now, justice for them. Okay. They want to fix something. Look, the cards back up my energy read. It's right there. Look at it. It's a justice card. I'll prove it to you. There, look. It says justice, justice, justice. Lady Justice right there. The star before the tower. Always the bad thing. My little slash and tire analogy a minute ago was perfect. All right, 9 of Pentacles. Well, on the plus side, this person does have a high opinion of you. They do, but they also have a very high opinion of themselves. It's something here about independence with this person. There's something here about there could be a divorce on their side. They could have suffered a loss. I said that over here in the energy of the connection with the tower that was crossing. I said for some of you this person could have suffered a loss, but I think it's more a case of they have a fight with the person. That person hurts their ego. They come to you to make themselves feel better, and they do that by hurting you, by damaging your ego again. Because I think they hurt you by running. And then they see it as you hurt them because you didn't chase for a lot of you. Or, I don't know. I have no idea. It's something along those lines. Why is 9 Pentacles? Whoa, 9 Pentacles here, 9 Wands again. It's something they won't let go of. They can't be free until they can let go of this, until they fix this. Justice. They can't be free. Independence is freedom. Right? Our cars make us independent. Why do you think trolleys didn't take hold back at the turn of the century, the turn of the 20th century? Nobody wanted. Everybody was pushing for trolleys. Everybody. We don't need cars. We need trolleys. No, cars took off because people wanted their independence. They didn't want to be stuck on tracks. That's nonsense. They wanted to ride on the open road, like free and whatever. This is the Nine of Wands. This is the Nine of Wands. It ties with this energy, same energy. That's why I switch decks sometimes when I clarify, because I want to see where I want to show you where the energies link. You don't have to just take my word for it. They can't let this go. They can't be free until they, T-H-E-Y, get justice. It's selfish energy. These cards, this whole stack right here is the most selfish star I've ever seen. It truly is. They hope they're going to slash your tires, metaphorically speaking, in the middle of the night while you're sleeping, and they hope that you'll call them to come fix it and then reward them by letting them show you their willy. I don't know, whatever. The Seven of Cups. Why though? I'm gonna ask the universe in a side reading if I don't get my answer here by the end. Why the universe bring this in? It has something to do with a lesson for you. Okay? And if this isn't your person coming in, it's someone just like them. Okay? It is someone so just like them, the frequencies can't be told apart. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Tell me about it. Now, this energy is very clear, and I was scared to say it when it hit the table. But Virgo's got claws, right? They don't want you. They just want to fix. They're worried about justice for themselves. All the cards that have led up to this verify my read on that. All right. And by the cards, there's 50 different ways you could read this reading. By the cards. But you don't come to Steve's Love Tarot for cards. I read energy. The energy that's come in here is exactly what I'm giving you. All right? You can interpret a reading any way you want, but you're not the one sitting here reading it. Bottom line is, that's what it is. Why is the Seven of Cups here? If it's not for you, it's not for you. I'm not going to justify my energy reads to anybody. Energy reading is the one damn thing I do right, aside from playing a little guitar and fixing cars. Oh, that's pretty much my thing. It has been since I was a kid. Certainly got my head dunked in the toilet enough for it when I was a kid. For being different. Nine of Swords. Nobody does that anymore, by the way. Nine of Swords, crossing it. 9 swords. It's what we end with. This ties to this. Somehow the ending ties to this soul energy. Again, it keeps them up at night. Whatever this energy is bookending all of this over here. Whatever it is, this Nine of Wands that they can't let go of, that they don't have any freedom until they get justice on it, keeps them up at night in the soul and in the fucking ego. Some sort of ego damage here. Did you tell them they had a small willy? Did you? Did you ask, is it in? Because that's like an insult. You know, somebody's going to town on you and you're like, and they think you're into it, you're like, is it in? That's like fucking, that's the ultimate insult. I'll tell you what. I think you did that to this person. That's very strange. All right. Page of Pentacles. Wow. Why is that here? Ace of Swords. They want to tell you the truth about something. I get that. But this is how they feel about you in the soul. So there's a separate energy here. The Page of Pentacles is a card of the student. You are... But that's not why this is here. This person wants to take the spank bank into reality. I'm telling you, you're in their spank bank a lot. I know that sounds crazy. I know you don't think they are. But think about it. If they're in a marriage where it's not real good on their side, they're going to think about someone else. You know? The one that got away, right? The one that hurt their ego. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever it is, they want to take the spank bank into reality. All right? Because this is often, especially in this Witches deck, it's like somebody checking you out. You know, that kind of thing. Someone who's spying on you. Spying can be spank bank. Spying can be looking at your picture. Spying can be looking at your social media or driving by your house, a little more 3D. Can be 5D or 3D. This is a 5D energy here, though. It's the soul energy. But this is very 3D. Swords in the soul. And it's the Ace of Swords. They want to try again. They want another crack at you. Okay? In the real. In the 3D. In the real. All right. King of Swords. Okay. The message from the universe here, very clear. They're going to tell you anything. Anything you want to hear. The King of Swords knows the truth, is the truth, speaks the truth. They're taking action. But it's their truth. There's a selfish energy here in their emotions. It's very selfish. Justice for them. Because they can't be free. Because they can't let this go. It's really ego-based. I don't know what it is, but I bet I've hit upon it in one of my jokes. I had to have. And I tell the jokes to lighten the energy and also make you laugh a little bit. You got to laugh at this. This fool has such an ego problem. You couldn't be in a relationship with this person anyway with this much ego. How is that going to work? It doesn't. This is someone who will. People like this, psychology tells us, people like this will intentionally hurt you just to make themselves feel better, just to pump themselves up. It's like being in a relationship with a narcissist. They continue. Narcissists subtly, well, the good ones anyway, the ones who are good at being a narcissist, subtly bring down the person they're with. They'll often, for example, they'll marry somebody higher up than them, right? If they're a nobody who marries a high-level lawyer or a doctor or something like that, and they'll ding them. They'll ding them down and lower their self-worth, and it's just what they do. It's all for them. They want to bring that high-up person down to their level. They don't want to come up to their level because they can't. They can't come up higher. They'd have to learn to be a high-powered lawyer or a doctor to do it. How can they? All they can do is ding the other person. It's this energy. It's here. Why is the King of Swords here? Hey, I tell you all this to help you. You do what you want. But what did I say about this card? I said they're going to tell you anything, right? To get your pants off. Yeah, they are. Whatever you want to hear. 8 wands. They're coming. Yep, the universe, backing me up. 100%. It's fast forward movement. Fast forward, passionate. Whatever you want to hear. Communication. It's a lot of communication here from the universe. It's too much communication from someone who's been fairly silent. The King of Wands, they tell you what you want to hear, yeah. They make you believe anything's possible, but they're not real chatty. This is a chatty King of Wands. This is someone who's got a motive. Usually there's a motive when someone's chatty. It's true. Well, let's hear. Empress. The Empress is read with the, this is who they're talking to. You. 8 wands, King of Swords. They're talking to you. Okay, you're the Empress. You're the divine feminine. Look at that. Look at that card. Just look at it. Look how awesome you are. Look how happy you're doing. You're the shit, right? You're the shit. It's read with the 10 of Swords. And they blew it. They fucked up. There's something here they can't let go of. 9 wands twice. Can't be free. 9 pentacles for most of you. For some of you, they just, they have some problems in a relationship on their side. But that's a secondary energy. There's something they can't let go of here. That they had a chance to bang the Empress and they blew it. It literally says that with the 10 of Swords and the Empress. They had a chance to bang the Empress and they blew it. And this 10 Swords, by the way, is perfectly bookending the Ace of Swords, which is what this resets to, and I told you they want a second chance. They want to take the spank bank. They've been spank banking you ever since. They want to take the spank bank into the reality, into 3D, and get another crack at you. But it's for false reasons. It's for false reasons. Alright? Sometimes this 5 of Swords, you've heard readers describe it as somebody going around a battlefield, picking up other people's swords and taking credit for their fight. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. The person will tell you anything. These are read with these. Tell you anything to get another crack at you because you're awesome. They probably know that. They know you're awesome. Which implies whatever they're with on their side isn't awesome. Why is the Empress here? 4 of Pentacles. And they will tell you anything to not lose you. This is a fear of lack. It's a fear of loss. It's the card of the miser. Misers are fearful people. They store their money in a mattress and sit on it with a shotgun in their hand. They will tell you anything to get another crack at the Empress. The cards are just backing up my goddamn energy read. Alright? At the end of this, I'll give you the sugarcoat reading if you want. I'll give you the straight up card read, but it's useless. I don't know why. You probably see it in 500 other channels around YouTube. Why the fuck do I need to do that? You know, but I can't say, oh my God, they don't want to lose you. There's no way to sugarcoat it with the Five of Swords here. That alone fucking blows the whole thing. There's some sort of deception. It's false. And we end with 9 swords. Even I couldn't sugarcoat this just fucking around. I mean, honestly, I have no idea. All right, let's see. Let's do the 9 of swords. I'm going to tell you anything you want to hear. All right? And if you, again, I reiterate, I can dig it. We all have needs. Some of you have been dry for a while. If you want to bang them, knock yourself out. But make damn sure you know why you're doing it. Because the King of Wands don't stick around. All right? Some of the kids like to call it a player energy. I don't use that word, you know, because for me it's like a pimp with like a pinky ring or some shit. But the reality is, the King of Wands, this person hasn't changed. They're reflecting as a King of Wands and an out of balance Emperor. The King of Wands is crossing the out of balance Emperor that came out. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Now there's a couple of energies here. This is going to take a minute. Let's see. Let me focus on this. Fucking hell. Look, I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. I know that. But you were supposed, this person entered your life because you were supposed to learn something. You were supposed to become this to prepare you for something else. And you don't always know what it's for. Okay? You don't know what the future holds. You don't know what you don't know. The 9 of Swords is crossed by the Devil. It's right where we started. And the Devil in this Witch's deck is a scary motherfucking card. It really is. One of the scariest cards I've ever seen. With 2 people on it basically pissing themselves in a corner. Alright? No, if you go, it basically is this. This is you. I told you it's you. I took a snapshot. Right? That's the sound of a camera. Right? That's a camera. And that's a cougar. Okay? Don't be a cougar with a camera. Okay. Bottom line here. The Devil. This connection shines a light on the Devil. This connection shines a light on it. This is a test for you. I firmly believe that. This points me firmly back to the pre-shuffle where that Hierophant was there. What are you going to do? Are you really the Empress? Are you? Have you learned your self-worth? The Empress doesn't wait for anyone. She doesn't need anyone. She's all 4 queens in perfect balance. She gives love, can receive love. She's abundance. She's rooted energy, which is why in the animal deck it's a tree. Right? It's represented by a tree. You leave the door open for this person. If you know your self-worth, you attract people on your level. Like energy attracts like energy. It doesn't mean the universe doesn't send you tests every once in a while of somebody. This energy right here, this energy represents your person. The Devil energy. It represented them at the beginning of the reading. Your energy is represented by the Empress. Alright? As I often say in the Light Seer deck, because they're both people. Right? The Devil doesn't get to bang the Empress. She's not going to give, the Queen of Tits isn't going to give that long, glitter-haired, shirtless asshole the time of day. Right? Not without a roofie, anyway. But other than that, Queen of Cups. On top of this, Queen of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. All I'm drawn to with this Queen of Cups, I see it sometimes, she's sitting on the shore of the ocean. But I don't see the ocean. When I first look at the card, the ocean is gone. It looks like she's sitting in a desert. Okay? You're the only one in love here. Alright? If this person's going to come in and tell you anything, they blew it with the Empress. They want to hit that shit. Okay? Male or female, they want to hit that shit. They've got something to prove, something to make up for. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. There's thousands of people watching. You're all dealing with a different person, I hope. The bottom line is the Queen of Cups got nobody to give this cup to. Nobody can receive it. Now the thing with the Empress is she can both give love and receive it, like I said. So you have the capacity to do that. You can give if you want. The other person can't receive. They're just not. Again, because of the cards here, because the 9 of Swords was crossing here, it points me to here. So again, the 9 of Swords, this was crossed by the 9 of Swords. I have to go back to, they're not interested in your cup of love. They just want to save face and fix something. It is the same damn person. What's the final on this? The Sun. That's nice, isn't it? It's a beautiful card. The Sun's got a beautiful horse on it. It is. Okay. Yeah. It is. It's red with the 9 of Wands. What did I say about these cards are red with these cards? What did I say about up here? What did I say? What did I say? How can I have the devil crossing here and have that be good? They want justice because they can't let go of something. They can't be free until they fix it. Until they get justice. They get justice. I said it. Justice was crossing here. The Sun is red with this. What they can't let go of. They're coming in. Okay, I'm just going to say it. They're coming in to fucking bang you. Because, and it could be metaphorical, it could be literal. They're coming in to bang you to make themselves feel better. You're the only one holding a cup of love here. They're represented by this, which is selfishness, greed, whatever it is. You know, it truly is. All right. They are actually a little afraid you won't talk to them. I just laugh. I just chuckle. There's Strength card underneath there. It also proves they're coming in. That's Leo energy. It's forward, passionate forward movement. And we ended with Leo energy. That's why that's interesting. Which is passionate forward movement. Again, this is the read on it. All right. Buy the cards. If you want, I mean, there's, again, with the devil here, it's tricky. This person's obsessed with you. They're staying up all night. They have huge love for you. It's the biggest card of love I can pull from the deck. And this is communication. They're going to tell you some things and enlighten you. And you're going to learn a whole bunch of stuff. And it's the happiest card in the deck. Buy the cards. There's your ending. Okay? This devil would just represent obsession. That's all. Which it kind of does, because this is a card of lust. The Strength card. So it sort of does anyway. But that's not here in the context of the reading and the energy that's here. It's not. Especially with the 5 of Swords here. Alright? Yeah, somebody did self-sabotage this. Somebody probably did it to themselves. Energy's always in layers. I don't give you guys all the layers because there's probably a dozen layers here. I give you the top 3 and I mold it into a reading to tell you what's going on here. The rest of it, there's all kinds of things. Yeah, back in the past, they self-sabotaged this. They did something, they ran from you at the very least, which caused an ending. 10 swords. But now they want to come back. The energy flips around. They want to come back and take another crack at it. The Ace of Swords. All right, anyway, it is what it is. That's your reading. I'm going to pull a little side reading here. I'm going to ask the universe, I'm going to go back to the Lightseer deck, and ask the universe why he brought this fool onto my table again. I said I never wanted to pull on this again. I don't like doing readings like this. But obviously there's a reason. Probably because somebody forgot. Somebody forgot what the readings used to be for this, because the last couple I've done for you have been about you. And about your growth and how terrific you're doing. Yeah, I can see why you're reflecting as the Empress. I even called you the shit. I gave you my street name. I handed it to you. I relinquished myself of it. Maybe some of you forgot. Don't know why this fool is on my table again. I don't. Let's find out. Why is this fool on my table, universe? Why'd you bring it here? Got something to do with that Hierophant in the pre-shuffle. That I know. Okay? That much I know. Yeah. Okay, Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's about you. Okay. The Empress. Oh, the universe just wants to talk. Oh, I love that. The Empress, the Queen of Tits. Best tits in the tarot, male or female. The Empress, you, which we know is you. Yeah, I see what it is. It's the Magician, and it's the Fool. The reason this Fool showed up in my reading is because there's some of you out there, not all of you. It's a fucking test. You need to make sure that you've learned. The center card is read center, left, right. The Magician, the Empress, and the Fool. The Magician is someone who's learning all their skills, but it's also a card of alchemy. It's a card of lead into gold. All right, you've transformed into this, right? This is about applying past lessons. Also, somebody from the past is coming back. What are you going to do? Are you going to go in the water, or are you going to hang on to what you, or you're going to hang on to the past, or are you going to jump in the water to something new? You could look at it either way on the picture. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's a fucking test. That's why the universe put it here. And a few of you, I think, have forgotten. A few of you, I think, have thought that somehow in the last month, your person went on a huge hangman spiritual journey, right? And found their inner wisdom and all of a sudden became enlightened. I don't see, out of any of these cards, I got 2 devils, yeah. I got empresses, you're doing great. But I don't see anything on this table that would indicate any kind of spiritual journey within this person. In fact, the star would indicate the opposite, that it's being delayed until they get their shit together, right? So they're using their free will to come in and do all this because they want justice, all right? That's what it is. It's a test to make sure you've learned. Think back to what you've learned. It's time for you to have an aha moment when this person shows up. And I've been saying a lot in recent readings, especially 3 quick card readings and a thank you reading I did recently. Somebody's coming back. Somebody you might have wanted before, but might not now. All right? Make sure they're on your level. And again, I know everybody's got needs. If you want to bang them, bang them. Bang anybody you want. If you know, just make sure you know why you're doing it. That's all. Don't start running crazy with it. Especially when it's like this. Yeah, this is happening soon. 3 of Wands. This is not far off. I'm telling you. That's what it is. Let's see what else the universe wants to say. Give me 3 cards. Is there anything else you want to tell Virgo before we go? All right. Let me pull on this Empress. This is you. You showed up here. This fool showed up in my reading because of you. Because some of you need help, or you need to be forewarned about this so you don't do something stupid and think they've changed when they show up and fall for whatever nonsense they're telling you. All right, the Empress. Let's see. Oh, wow. Empress is crossed by the Chariot. You are crossed by the Chariot. Message from the universe for you. Yeah, move on. You're doing great. Keep moving forward. Keep going. Move away from things that don't suit you. There's the Hangman. Oh, look. You've been on a spiritual journey. Gee, as if I didn't know that. What else? The 2 of Pentacles. You've got options. You've got more options than this person. Okay? You do. You have a lot of options. But you're also, hang on it for a minute. Chill. These are read center, left, and whatever the right card is. The Queen of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. The Queen of Pentacles. One of the most beautiful energies of the Empress. You don't need anyone. What you learned on this spiritual journey, all right, is to choose wisely. Make your decisions. Don't dilly-dally on it. Don't get hung up on decisions. You got options. The Hangman is your spiritual journey that you've been on. That's a powerful, powerful journey where you develop this Empress energy. Right here. You don't need anyone. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't need anyone. She doesn't wait for anyone. She got everything she needs. You have everything you need. You are reflecting in this energy. You are what my past couple of readings have said about you. You are the shit. Know that. So that when shit shows up, you kick it to the curb. Oh my God. I think that the universe brought this person in to warn you that they're coming towards you again. All right? And also because a couple of you, not all of you, a handful, have forgotten that you're the shit, that you've been on a spiritual journey, that you've changed. Like I said, if you want to bang them, knock yourself out. Just know why you're doing it. All right, that's your reading, Virgo. I hope it was helpful. I hope you appreciate the honesty anyway. You can see it right here in the cards. For those of you that like cards, I pulled on the Empress. I got cards that I didn't get for your person. All right, and when actually these are you. It's the Magician, about learning lessons and all of that, and mastering and alchemy and lead into gold. I pull on you. I get the spiritual journey. I get someone who's got options, got choices. You know how to make a decision now. All right, you can go back. This also tells me that this is a test for you coming up. And then I get the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. I mean, come on, you're the shit. Do what you want to do. I hope you appreciate the honesty. I think it's a pretty good reading. I actually do. I hope this reading was helpful. If I help one person today, I've done my job karmically. All right. If I pissed off 4,000, well, so be it. I'll live. it's worth it, because honestly, this energy is vapid. It really is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.